This is a sports catastrophe production. Hey there, hello there, Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome to another sports catastrophe birthday boy. A reminder, there is no on this day today. But anyway, for February the 8th, the birthday boy is a Golden State Warrior, a current Golden State Warrior, who's now 32 years old. He's one of the best shooters in NBA history. 3-time champion with the Warriors, 5-time All-Star, and 2-time All-NBA third-team honoree. He is the son of a former NBA player, and he played 3 seasons for Washington State in the Pac-12 and selected in the first round of the 2011 draft. And combined with Stephen Curry to be the Splash Brothers, he is Klay Thompson. So Klay Thompson's dad, Michael Thompson, MYCHAL, was actually the number 1 pick of the Portland Trail Blazers in the 1978 draft. He had a kind of a decent season, but well, he actually did win some. I think he won some titles, if memory serves me right. I think he played for the Lakers. Yeah, he played for the Lakers in the late 80s, so 87 through 91. He played in Los Angeles and got himself 2 titles in 87 and 88. So anyway, he was a good prodigy. And then Klay Thompson played for Washington State University. Not really known as a basketball power and all that. I don't know too many people from Wazoo and all that. So yeah, he's a legend. He would have his number 1 retired by the Cougars. He was pretty good and all that. Then he declared for the 2011 NBA draft after his 3rd season and was drafted 11th. The only shooting guard drafted before Klay Thompson was Jimmer Fredette, and he was Milwaukee before returning to Sacramento. Of course, Fredette is known as a BYU legend, but unfortunately, the school suspended him from the tournament for breaking their BYU rules, their Mormon rules, if you will. This was the draft that Kyrie Irving was number 1 pick and had such flops as Derek Williams, Enes Kanter, Tristan Thompson would be a flop, Jan Fesley, Brandon Knight, and of course Fredette. So yeah, there were a lot of flops in that draft. But anyway, he looked good. There were rumors that Monty Ellis would be traded from Golden State because they had Klay Thompson. But anyway, it didn't happen. Klay Thompson was supposed to be in the Rising Stars Challenge, the rookies versus sophomores, but he wasn't. But he proved everyone wrong by saying he was a superstar. He was one of the best rookies around. Klay Thompson did his job, and then him and Steph Curry were forming the best shooting duo in NBA history by 2013. So Thompson put up some great numbers. He got a 4-year extension with the Warriors in 2014 and put up 37 points in one game in 2015 in January against the Sacramento Kings. Scored 37 points in a single quarter, 13 for 13 shooting, including 9 3-pointers, which is still an NBA record for a single quarter. It was amazing. It was like he didn't miss a shot. Anyway, ironically enough, late in that 2015 season, he hit 3 3-pointers against the Clippers to pass his coach, Steve Kerr, on the NBA's all-time 3-pointers list. Klay Thompson won a ring in 2015. In 2016, he looked okay and all that. And unfortunately for Golden State in 2016, the Cavaliers came back from 3-1 down. So anyway, Thompson does his job and all that. He Scored 40 points in one half at one time. Doing pretty well for himself. Anyway, Golden State did their job. The 2017 season, they were 16-1. They only lost one game. And that was to Cleveland. In game, I guess, I forget, game 1 or 2, Cleveland won. But anyway. Klay Thompson would get to his third NBA title in 2018. And then he just wasn't a sub in 2018-19. Although he scored a lot of points. Klay Thompson looked good. And helped the Warriors get to game 3. Get to the NBA Finals against the Toronto Raptors. Toronto missed it, but unfortunately Thompson strained his hamstring in game 2, and couldn't play much. And all that. I believe this was Durant was the injury that Raptor fans were seemingly cheering for, but no. Anyway, Klay Thompson missed game 3, but game 4 he put up 28 points in a loss, and the Warriors were down 3-1. So now the Warriors had to win the next 3 to knock Canada down a peg or 2. He scored 26 points in a 106-105 win for the Warriors, thus going to Game 6 in Oakland. Unfortunately, in the third quarter, even though he had 30 points through 3 quarters, but unfortunately he tore the ACL in his left knee. One of the most costly injuries in history, as it would be the downfall, and the Warriors would lose 114-110. And Klay Thompson agreed to stay with the Warriors on a 5-year maximum contract, despite the fact that he had an ACL problem. So he missed the 2019-2020 season and all that. But thankfully, though, he did return to practice by September 2020. But unfortunately, his Achilles tendon again got on him. He played a pickup game in Los Angeles, and then all of a sudden he had an Achilles injury that forced him to miss another year. Anyway, Klay Thompson would have to play in the G League, that's the minor league affiliate, until he got called up to the Warriors, and he's done decently since. So anyway, he's a career 19.5 points per game guy. And in the playoffs, 19.3. Well, he's won 3 titles, so you can't harm him for that. And he does have the NBA record for most points in a quarter, 37. Regular season, and most 3-pointers in a game, 14. He broke Steph Curry's record. He has 98 3-pointers, the most in NBA history in the playoffs. Well, he's tied with Stephen Curry. Anyway, when Klay won his first title in 2015, he and his father were the 4th father-son duo to win an NBA title, joining the Gaukuses, Matt Sr. and Jr., Rick and Brent Berry, and Bill and Luke Walton. Anyway, Thompson is an avid chess player and has met with the chess world champion Magnus Carlsen. Thompson was in a relationship, but anyway, Klay Thompson is still a splash brother, even though he's missed 2 years with injuries. Eternity be damned. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond, adieu.